Jai Hind, Namaste viewers. Welcome to the fifth episode of Elections Simplified. In the last episode, we discussed about the intricacies of one nation, one poll. We saw how historical data and current limited simultaneous polls show that the regional parties could gain from simultaneous polls and it may not necessarily help the BJP as being envisaged. Do watch the show if you have missed. Link is in the description of this video. Now, who will win 2024 general elections? Friends, any electoral analysis is not complete without a demographic analysis. We need to analyze the gender, the caste, community, religion, occupation, income, and age-wise voting. We will be discussing these in the next few episodes. In this episode, we will touch upon the caste, community, or religion-wise voting. Caste is cast in stone in Indian politics. We like it or not, accept it or not. A majority of Indians prefer political leaders from their own caste, tribe, or religion, according to a study by Aziz Premji University and CSDS. Across 8 states, Andhra, Bihar, MP, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, and Telangana, 55% of Indians said that they would prefer a political leader from their own caste and religion. This indicates how identity politics plays a significant role in state and general elections in India. 43% in Andhra, 57% in Bihar, 65% in MP, 54% in Maharashtra, 62% in Rajasthan, 52% in Jharkhand, 61% in Chhattisgarh, and 48% in Telangana prefer a political leader from their own caste. 63% of non-literate voters, 56% of school-educated voters, and 47% of college-educated voters prefer politicians of their own caste. Only 9 to 10% across educational levels prefer a different caste leader. Now, as the education level increases, the respondents saying that caste makes no difference increases. 27% of non-literates, 34% of school-educated, and 44% of college-educated said that caste of a politician makes no difference to them. As per 2011 census, there are 79.8% Hindus, 14.2% Muslims, and 6% belonging to other religions like Christianity, Sikhism, and Jainism, etc. Amongst the Hindus, 16.6% belong to scheduled caste, while 8.6% belong to scheduled tribe, ST. There is no caste census carried out since 1931. However, as per a NSSO survey, the OBCs are 41.9%, which means 12.7% of the population comprises of the general category or the upper or the forward caste. Now let's see the voting pattern of the various caste and communities and religious groups over the years. We've compared the 1971 numbers with the latest 2019 numbers. The 1971 numbers for BJP are of the Bharatiya Janasangh, its parent. All this data is from CSDS National Election Surveys or Studies. Now, amongst the SC community, the BJP's support has more than tripled from 10% in 1971 to 34% in 2019. On the other hand, the Congress party's support has more than halved from 46% in 1971 to 20% in 2019. Regional parties, including the BSP, command a higher support amongst the SCs on an aggregate basis. Amongst the ST community, the BJP's support has risen sharply from 5% in 1971 to 44% in 2019. On the other hand, the Congress party's support has declined from 48% in 1971 to 31% in 2019. Now, amongst the OBCs, which occupy the biggest chunk of the population or account for the biggest chunk of the population, the BJP's support has doubled from 22% in 2009 to 44% in 2019. On the other hand, during this period, the Congress party's support has declined from 24% in 2009 to 15% in 2019. Now, the BJP has gained largely at the expense of regional parties, mainly the ex-Janata Dal constituents like the Samajwadi Party, RJD, RLD, Janata Dal, Secular, etc., who have benefited in the coalition era from the implementation of the Mandal Commission report. The support for regional parties has fallen from 56% in 1996 to 41% in 2019 amongst the OBCs as shown in the graph on the screen. Now, amongst the general category, the BJP's support has risen sharply from 35% in 1996 to 61% in 2019. On the other hand, the Congress party's support has halved from 25% to 12% during this period. Amongst the Muslims, the Congress used to enjoy massive 75% support in 1971. Over the years, it has lost significant support to regional parties across the country amongst the Muslim community, and the support has fallen to half at 33% in 2019. Today, the regional parties on an aggregate basis command support of 59% of Muslims, while the BJP gets very less support at sub 10% levels. The PM has launched an outreach program for the Pasmanda Muslims, and its impact, if any, we will have to wait and see in 2024. Now, let's discuss about the caste community religion-wise voting for the Congress party. In 1971, at the peak of popularity of Indira Gandhi, the Congress received 46% SC, 48% ST, 37% OBC, 65% general or upper caste, and 75% Muslim support as per CSDS. In 2019, the Congress received just 20% SC, 31% ST, and 15% OBC support, along with just 12% upper caste or general category and 33% Muslim support, as shown in the graph on the screen. So, the support for Congress party has fallen from 46% to 20% amongst the SCs, from 48% to 31% amongst the STs, from 37% to less than half, 15% amongst the OBCs, and from the upper caste or the general category, it has taken the significant hit from 65% to 12%, and Muslims also from 75% to 33%. The table on your screen shows how the Congress party has lost support under its various leaders, both under the Gandhi family and the outsiders. Now, during P.V. Narasimha Rao's tenure, the Congress party lost highest support across groups vis-a-vis Indira's tenure. Now here, Rajiv's tenure number I have not been able to locate. That would have been a better comparison, but that's how it is. The sharpest fall under P.V. Narasimha Rao was visible under the Muslims and the general category, almost 40% each compared to Indira Gandhi's tenure. Muslims blamed P.V. Narasimha Rao for his failure to protect the Babri Masjid, and a large section of the general category moved to the BJP after its support for the Ram Lala movement. Now came the Sonia Gandhi's tenure. Under her tenure, Sonia was able to hold on to the Muslim support as shown in the table below. However, in all other groups, the Congress lost support in the range of 1% to 8%. And under Rahul Gandhi's tenure, the Congress has lost further support across communities ranging from 3% to 11%. That's why today the Congress party's vote share has more than halved from the 1971 era to almost around 20% today. Now, Congress got 19.5% vote share in 2019. How did it get this vote share? Friends, you will never get this table or graph on any television across any research. Now, let's see what is the build-up of this 19.5%. It got 2.7% vote share from ST community, 3.3% from SC, 6.3% from OBC, 1.5% from general category, 4.7% from Muslims, and 1% from others. Now let's see who are the voters of Congress. Who is voting for the Congress party? 1 out of every 3 voter of Congress party comes from the OBC community. 1 out of every 4 comes from the Muslims. 8% are from the upper caste or general category. 5% from others. 1 out of every 7 from the ST community, and 1 out of every 6 from the SC community. Today, there is not a single anchor voting segment which is left with the Congress party, and perhaps this is the biggest worry for the party. The only anchor voting segment left is perhaps the Muslims. Due to this, the Congress party's vote share has more than halved to sub 20% levels during the 1971 to 2019 period. Now let's talk about the caste community religion-wise support for the Bharatiya Janata Party. Over the years, the BJP has gained support of major caste communities. In 1971, the Bharatiya Janasangh, which is the parent of the Bharatiya Janata Party, barely received 5 to 10% support from the various communities. In the 1980s, it was famously or infamously labeled as the Brahmin Baniya Party. From there, it has covered a long distance indeed. During Vajpayee's era in 1999, when he led the party to victory, BJP received 40% upper caste, 23% OBC, 22% ST, 14% SC, and 7% Muslim support. In 2019, the BJP received, as shown in the graph, 34% SC, 44% ST, 44% OBC, along with 61% general category or upper caste and 8% Muslim support. So the SC support for BJP has increased from 10% in 1971 to 34% in 2019. The ST support has increased from 5% to 44%, OBC from 7% to 44%, upper caste from 6% to 65%, more than 10 times, and Muslims from almost nil to 8% during this period. Today, the BJP leads across caste and community groups except for Dalits and minorities, riding on the popularity of Modi, a blend of strong nationalism with Hindutva and innovative social engineering. The BJP has been able to unite various caste groups under its Hindutva umbrella and nationalism pitch. It has also been able to conjure up a strong social coalition across regions except the south of India and to the east of India to some extent, and has been able to manage the contradictions amongst various voting blocks. And politics and elections, my friend, is the art of managing contradictions. Now, the table on your screen shows how the BJP has gained or lost support under various leaders like Vajpayee, Advani and Modi. During Vajpayee's tenure as Prime Minister, the BJP has gained support across groups including Muslims, as he was considered as a moderate leader. Significant portion of this support, however, needs to be attributed to Advani's Rath Yatra, which united a section of voters under the Hindutva umbrella. The largest gains came from the OBCs, the general category and the STs. Now, during Advani's term, 2004 to let's say 2009 or even 12-13, BJP lost across groups ranging from 1% to 11%. He got the leadership of the party or became the prime ministerial face well past his prime, which impacted his support base. Now, under Modi's era, the BJP has gained significant support amongst Hindus, upwards of 20% for each group, largely on account of his strong Hindutva, nationalism and the beneficiary or the Labharti plank. The BJP got 37.4% vote share in 2019. How did it get this vote share, my friends? Again, a very unique table. It got 3.8% vote share from ST community, 5.6% from SC, 18.4%, its largest chunk, almost half, from OBCs, 7.7% from general category, 1.1% from Muslims, and 0.7% from others. Now let us see who is voting for the BJP, or who are the voters of BJP actually. 1 out of every 2 voters is an OBC. 1 out of every 5 is from the general category, 1 out of every 10 from the SC community, 1 out of every 7 from the ST community and 3% are Muslims while 2% others. Due to this, party's vote share has more than tripled from 11% in 1989 to 38% in 2019. Now this is the overall position as shown on your screen. The BJP today, as per 2019 data, is leading amongst the ST, the OBC and the general category of voters, whereas others or regional parties combined are leading amongst the SCs and the Muslims. The INC is leading amongst none of the categories, and that is the biggest weakness of the party as of today. So friends, to conclude, will caste play a key factor in 2024 Lok Sabha elections? Of course it will, along with many other factors. The BJP has managed to somewhat blur the caste line in its stronghold states, uniting the various groups under its Hindutva umbrella. Its nationalism pitch plus the Labharti model has also attracted voters cutting across caste lines. Now the opposition realizes this and has hence played the card of the caste census, coining the slogan, Jiski jitni sankhya bhari, uski utni hissedari. The OBCs account for the largest vote base, and it is here where they need to make a dent through the caste census card to defeat the BJP in 2024. While the goal ostensibly is welfare of the OBC community, the main goal is to make voters vote on caste lines and not on Hindutva or nationalism, where the BJP has an edge. As of today, the general category is largely with the BJP and the NDA, minorities with India and non-aligned parties. The SC/ST vote could get impacted by the implementation of the Uniform Civil Code, and BJP is aware of this and taking amends. It remains to be seen how the caste census impacts the OBC vote. The Ram Mandir inauguration and nationalism could be issues for the general category, while for even minorities, the Uniform Civil Code and discrimination is a big issue. This brings us to the end of this episode. Take care, good night, give your feedback. Thank you, namaste.